Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing really well. So today I wanted to talk about perfumes that will help you to glow up. Now, what do I mean by that? I am currently on like a little bit of a glow up journey because if you guys don't know, I'm getting married in like 10 months, I think. So I have really been taking my personal care, my fitness routine, my mental health like very seriously at the moment because I just really want to use this as a motivation to become like my best self and use it to kind of glow up. And I know that you don't have to do that if you're getting married or you just got engaged, like there's no pressure to do that. However, for myself, I really feel like that's the motivation that I needed to really just go all in. So that includes the way that I smell. And I wanted to touch on a few fragrances that really embody like this glow up era for me. And they're just feminine, they're beautiful, they're soft. They're gorgeous. Like I just really wanted to highlight some fragrances that I have been wearing quite a lot recently that really embody that kind of glow up energy. So let's get into it. Okay, so first up is a new fragrance. I just got this fragrance about 2 weeks ago, and as soon as I got it, I was just obsessed with this scent. This is the new Miss Dior Essence, which is created by Francis Kurkdjian, if you guys don't know. And to me, this is by far the most addictive version of Miss Dior so far. Now, to me, I want to say something. Miss Dior is like coming into womanhood or coming into girlhood, whatever you want to call it. That is what Miss Dior signifies to me personally. Like, I know so many girls that Miss Dior is their first perfume, Miss Dior is their signature, Miss Dior is their favorite perfume. Like, I know so many beautiful women that have Miss Dior as like their signature scent of their lives, and I just feel like that's so special. And I was thinking about that the other day actually, how important like Miss Dior is for me and like so many other women out there, because it is kind of like one of the first big girl perfumes that you get or you wear, and I just find that to be so special. But coming back to the new Miss Dior Essence, this is definitely like the most addictive and punchy version that they have created. You have a beautiful blackberry note in here. You also have a marmalade note, which I feel like to me kind of translates that the blackberry here is very jammy. It definitely has this really jammy, addictive sweetness mixed with a floral heart. You have the Miss Dior jasmine in here. And then you have a base of some woods. You have some oak in here as well. So you have this gorgeous fruity addictiveness. You have the beautiful Dior floral heart and then a nice warm and woody base. It's just intoxicating, addictive, very sexy. This is typically what Pierre likes on me, like a little bit of that fruity addiction mixed with a nice white floral. Like he loves that on me. And I have just been wearing this fragrance non-stop since I got it. So Miss Dior Essence, really recommend this one. If you guys haven't tried it yet and that sounds like your cup of tea, please try it. You will not regret it. Okay, so the next fragrance is one that I talk about quite a lot, and this is definitely different to the Miss Dior Essence. This is more of a clean, powdery, musky scent. This is Teint de Neige by Lorenzo Villoresi. So for me, this fragrance definitely signifies like the glow up period for me because it just smells so clean and just perfect. This is this gorgeous baby powdery fragrance with some musk, a little bit of a sweetness. It's very clean, very powdery, very musky. I'm just obsessed with this scent, you guys. Like, it's really addictive. The more and more that I wear this fragrance, the more and more that I want to wear this fragrance. And a lot of you guys ask me if I prefer the eau de toilette, eau de parfum, parfum, etc. Get the eau de toilette. If it's my opinion, get the eau de toilette. It's a little bit more airy, a little bit more wearable. I would definitely recommend the eau de toilette as the best concentration here. I do have the eau de parfum, but I prefer the eau de toilette myself. So absolutely beautiful fragrance. It makes me feel clean, feminine, just very elegant, really put together, and that's exactly how I want to feel for the next like upcoming months. That's exactly how I want to feel. Okay, so something a little bit more seductive in a subtle way is Musc Noir Rose from Narciso Rodriguez. Now, you can see from my den, I wear this fragrance all the time. I love this fragrance. I was wearing it so much when it first came out. A lot of people bought this fragrance from my recommendation, and I kind of stopped at some point, and because I was wearing other things in my collection, but I recently restarted wearing it, and it just reminded me how much I love this scent. This is so easy to wear. It's such like an easy, very sensual, everyday fragrance. I am obsessed with this. Like, it's absolutely incredible, you guys. You have some plum, vanilla, musk, you have tuberose and rose, I think, in here, but it's just so musky. There's something very sensual and sweet about it, but not too much. The florals in here are very airy and playful. They're not dense, thick, and heavy. They're more of like a airy, playful, floral like kind of vibe, and I'm just obsessed with it. It's very seductive, very sensual. I love this fragrance, and whenever I wear this scent, I get compliments. Like, either it's from Pierre or they're like unsolicited. I always get compliments with Musc Noir Rose, so definitely recommend this one. It's kind of for my glow up era when I want to feel effortlessly sexy. This is the fragrance. Okay, so when I want to go for something very clean and comforting, I am going for Le Papier from Diptyque. Now, this is my out of the shower, bedtime, morning time set. When I'm all clean, I had a beautiful everything shower, my skin is prepped, my body is glowing, I have my dressing gown on. That's when I'm gonna wear Le Papier, because in your glow up era, we wear perfume to bed. We wear perfume to bed, definitely. You guys know how much I love this scent. Le Papier is this creamy, fluffy, airy, like musky, just beautiful skin scent that I'm just obsessed with. I'm not sure of the notes, but I think you have mimosa, rice, some ambroxan, etc. But to me, this fragrance is very creamy and fluffy, but it also has this kind of dry woodiness as well. It's just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance that I cannot get enough of. I always feel so just clean, but very warm and comforted whenever I wear this fragrance. So Le Papier, definitely recommend this one in your glow up era, out of the shower. And like day to day, if you want to wear this as a day-to-day scent, go for it. I do sometimes, but I just find this is like the perfect out of the shower scent. The next fragrance is a sleeper, you guys. I do not know why more people don't talk about this scent. This is one of the best like gourmand sort of fragrances that I've ever tried, and it's not sickly. It's not too dense, sticky, just it's not too much. It is the perfect, really girly, feminine gourmand fragrance, and actually one of the noses behind this scent is Francis Kurkdjian, which I don't know why I'm surprised, but this is Lolitaland from Lolita Lempicka. Now, I found this fragrance when I was in France over the summer, and when I smelled it, I immediately bought it. I smelled it, I was like, what on earth is that fragrance? And I bought it immediately. This fragrance, you guys, is the most gorgeous, pretty, feminine gourmand I've ever smelled. What you have in here is peach and vanilla. You also have like a Bellini note, whatever that means, like a Bellini accord. You have some other gourmand notes in here, but to me, what I would say, I'm gonna say something right now. This to me smells like a mix between Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian and Libre from Casamati. If those two fragrances had a baby, it would be Lolitaland. That is what this fragrance smells like to me personally. There is that little kind of citrusy gourmand element. I think it's coming from the mandarin and the vanilla, but then there is something that's quite bright about the scent that reminds me of the sweetness in Love Don't Be Shy, like a little bit of a marshmallowy sweetness. So to me, it really has the elements from both of those fragrances. It smells like a baby between Libre and Love Don't Be Shy. And I'm the one that said it. So if somebody says that now, you guys know where you heard it. So that is what this fragrance smells like to me. Like, it's incredible, you guys. I love it. It's sweet, it's addictive, it's feminine, it's sexy. I just love this fragrance. But don't spray it on your white clothes, by the way. Do not spray it on your white clothes. Oh my goodness. This was one fragrance that I think I'm gonna love this fragrance forever and ever. This is Neroli Outrenoir from Guerlain. Guys, like you need to get your nose on this scent if you haven't tried it yet. This is the most beautiful, clean, just elegant, classy, feminine, beautiful fragrance of all time. What you have in Neroli Outrenoir is some tea. You have orange blossom. You have this beautiful, soft, delicate, sweet musk, which just makes the fragrance super addictive and just beautiful on the skin. There is that beautiful tea note in the opening, which you do definitely feel. I would say you get more of like an orange blossom facet rather than neroli. Neroli and orange blossom, they come from the same tree basically. But neroli can come across slightly more bitter and green, whereas orange blossom, it feels a little bit more floral, a bit more warm, and that's what I pick up in Neroli Outrenoir. I do get the freshness, but it's more softened out. It's a very soft, really beautiful blend of the neroli orange blossom with the soft nuances of tea and this gorgeous soft sweet musk. Like, it's heavenly, this fragrance. If you want something that is signature scent worthy, that is clean and feminine and elegant, but a little bit addictive, Neroli Outrenoir. You will fall in love with this fragrance, I am sure. It's really one of the most beautifully created fragrances I've ever smelled in my life. Like, that's how much I love this scent. I think it's absolute perfection. And it's perfect for a glow up journey. Like, this is like perfection to me. Okay, so the next one is a little bit more on the sexier side, but we need a little bit of sexiness in our glow up rotation. And if I was to pick anything that is feminine and very sexy and very punchy, I would pick Attrape-Rêves from Vuitton. Now, this fragrance to me is very sexy. There's something very sexy and like naughty about this scent. You have some lychee, some patchouli, some cacao. It's quite fizzy, like tart in a way, I think, from the lychee. The patchouli in here is not too like dense and earthy and heavy. It's more of like a fizzy patchouli, something that kind of adds that kick to the fragrance, which I adore. There is some cacao. You also have some peony in here, so it does have this beautiful feminine floral touch to the scent too. But I more so get like lychee and patchouli from this fragrance. I get that beautiful tart lychee mixed with some really sexy patchouli leaves. Like, that's what I pick up when I smell this fragrance, and I'm just so obsessed with it. I think it smells really sexy, really intoxicating, and perfect if you want something on your glow up journey that is very like feminine but addictive, sexy, loud and punchy. Try Attrape-Rêves. This one is absolute perfection to me. It doesn't really smell subtle and elegant and soft to me. This is more like, look at me. Like, look at me right now. Look at how good I look. That is what this fragrance smells like to me. Okay, so the next fragrance is one that I was so excited to get because I saw so many people on social media glazing this fragrance a couple of months ago. And I absolutely love it. This is Ave Maria from the House of Beau. Now, this fragrance became really, really popular really quickly, and I can totally see why. I will say it doesn't have this like unique DNA in my opinion. Like, it's not the sort of scent that you smell and you're like, oh my gosh, I never smelled anything like that before. However, the execution is so beautifully done, and I am so happy to have this fragrance. It's absolutely gorgeous. What you have here is some beautiful white florals. You have gardenia, jasmine, and I think neroli as well. So for me, I pick up more of like a creamy white floral edge here, and I also get this really soft marshmallowy sweetness. Now, you do have pear in here, but I'm convinced there's something else because I pick up like this marshmallowy sort of sweetness going on mixed with those beautiful white florals. It doesn't feel overwhelming. It doesn't feel too thick, dense, traditional. It also doesn't feel too sweet. It's like this perfectly balanced, soft, sweet white floral that has a little bit of an airiness to it, a little bit of freshness, a little bit of something kind of crisp, but you have this beautiful, soft, addictive sweetness. It is absolutely stunning, you guys, like absolutely stunning. And for me, yes, on my glow up journey, if I want something that is sweet, feminine, white, floral, I'm gonna go with Ave Maria. This is absolutely gorgeous. And whenever I've worn this around Pierre, he's always told me, you smell good. What perfume are you wearing right now? You smell amazing. And it's this. So love Ave Maria, definitely worth the hype. And I love this brand, House of Boat. Okay, so the next fragrance is such a beautiful scent and it has quickly become one of my favorites from this brand. This is Eladaria from Creed. Just look at the bottle. Imagine what the scent is that would be inside of this bottle, and it's inside. Like, that's how I can describe this scent. It is the most gorgeous, powdery, musky, peony fragrance with a beautiful, soft, addictive sweetness. To me, this is very musky, very powdery, but really smooth. It has this really smooth sweetness. You have peony and rose, I think some other florals in there too. But to me, what I get is this really gorgeous, soft, sweet, musky, powdery floral. It is absolutely stunning, you guys, and it smells so feminine and delicate and innocent and beautiful. Those are all the words that I would use to describe this scent. It smells innocent, it smells really feminine, and it smells really beautiful. Like, you're going to smell like a princess when you wear this perfume, because that's how it comes across to me. Absolutely beautiful release from Creed. Like, I adore this fragrance, you guys, from Creed. It's probably one of my top favorites from the brand, actually. Especially for women, I find this to be one of their better releases in the last few years. I am obsessed with it. So Eladaria, definitely recommend this scent. And just look at the bottle. Like, that is incredibly beautiful. The next fragrance has one of the most controversial names I have ever seen, but I just want to, like, I don't want to talk about the name. I will talk about the scent. This is, I will say the name so that you guys know what I'm talking about. It's Putain de Palace from Etat Libre this name is so hard for me to say. Etat Libre d'Orange. I cannot say it. But anyways, this fragrance, you guys, this is incredible. Like, this is incredible if you like something more powdery. If you like this, you might like this. This right here is so sexy to me. And not because of the name. Like, it's not because of the name, but there is something so sexy about this scent. And it's like bothering me. Like, it's so good, you guys. This is rose and violet. So you definitely have this really floral profile going on, very powdery from that violet. But there is this dry down of amber and leather mixed with that powdery floral like profile that just smells intoxicating. Like, a little bit dirty from the leather and just truly intoxicating on the skin. Like, I am head over heels in love with this scent. Like, whenever I'm reaching for something, when I want to smell sexy, I'm reaching for Putain de Palace. Like, I want this fragrance on my skin. This is very, very, very sexy to me, but you have to like powdery fragrances. There is a lot of rose, a lot of violet, and then you have this subtle leather and amber dry down. I do feel the leather come out like midway in the wearing of the fragrance, but the whole entire way that this fragrance comes together is just very special and very, very sexy, you guys. So definitely I recommend this, but like only if you like a powdery scent, because it definitely pulls more powdery. That's for my sexy nights out during my glow up journey. And finally, we have a beautiful new release from Ormaie. Now, you guys know I love this brand. I really recommend it. This is their new release called 32 degrees. This is the bottle here. And I just fell in love with this fragrance as soon as I smelled it, because this is a beautiful, crisp, classic white floral. Now, this to me, I'm going to describe it in this way. This is like the J'adore of Ormaie, or the Doson of Ormaie. This is their J'adore. And it is so perfect and beautiful, and I love it so much. I actually wore it to the office like 2 days ago, and it smelled all day long. I could smell myself all day long, and it just is so beautiful. What you have is a melange of white flowers. You have tuberose, jasmine, freesia, neroli, honeysuckle. There's loads of white flowers here, but I would say you mostly get that tuberose, I would say, in here. And I also pick up a pear note. So I do get this kind of sweet, addictive fruitiness in the top, but not in a way that it's disturbing, because personally, I'm not the biggest fan of pear notes. But it does kind of settle. As soon as it's on your skin, the pear kind of just appears, and then it starts to soften, and you're really left with this beautiful, voluptuous, crisp, really classic French white floral. And I just love it so much. I love the little honeysuckle addition as well. I do pick up that in the fragrance, actually, like a little bit of a honeyed warmth going on. And it's just so gorgeous, you guys. So I really recommend this if you like a really gorgeous classic white floral that is just this beautiful bouquet of white flowers, something really elegant, really timeless, really classic. You're going to love 32 Degrees. This is gorgeous. And like I said, this is like the Dauson of Ormaie, the J'adore of Ormaie. This is their white floral, like queen fragrance right here. And I just think it's so beautiful. So 32 Degrees, I'm obsessed with it right now. When I want to smell more elegant, more sophisticated, a little bit more serious, I'm wearing 32 Degrees. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video on fragrances for your glow up. These are really beautiful recommendations. I'm obsessed with all of them right now. Like, if you told me like I could only wear those fragrances for the next year, I would be very happy. I wouldn't mind at all. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.